Hi, I'm Matt Schuler from Yamaha Musical Instruments, and I'm here today with our friends at Kraft Music talking about the DXR and DXS loudspeakers. Check out Kraft Music for wonderful bundles, the speakers paired with stands, cables, and microphones. The DXR and DXS loudspeakers allow you to have a full complement, giving you full range sound. The boxes are made of rugged ABS plastic. The subwoofers also have a pole hole on the top in both the 12 and the 15 inch so that the top speakers can easily be mounted onto the low frequency cabinet. There's also two different holes for mounting. There is a 0 degree and then a 7 degree angle. Depending on where your audience is, you can set the speaker so that they're receiving the sound without the reflection from a low ceiling, or in a higher ceiling, you would want the 0 degree angle. DXR speakers are based around our digital control, 4 different layers. There's a dynamic control that's inside the box. There's also digital tuning. There's also a digital power amp with 1100 watts of power, 950 watts to the low frequency transducer, and 150 watts to the high frequency transducer. And then also dynamic processing for the power and the combination of the input. This allows us to make the cabinet and the transducers run more efficient than normally possible with a small package speaker. Let's look at the back of the DXR loudspeaker. Here we have the heart of the loudspeaker, the mixer. Input 1 is going to be an XLR input with a gain stage and also a switch for mic or line level. Input 2 is 2/4 inches with a gain stage, and input 3 is 2 RCA inputs with a gain stage as well. You'll notice that we also have DSP with the decontour switch. The decontour is actually a multi-band processor that looks at multiple bands of audio at the input, so it knows how to tune the box for different output levels. There's also a monitor switch that will roll off the bass significantly so that we do not have bass buildup when the speaker is put at the angle on as used as a monitor on the floor. Also below that, there's a high pass filter so that we can tune them when using them with the DXS subwoofers at 100 Hz or 120 Hz. You'll notice also a wonderful feature on the DXR's loudspeaker is a mono and stereo link switch. This allows us to use inputs 2 and 3 as an actual left and right and be able to send separate signals, making the home speaker one channel and the other speaker another channel. The mic would go to both channels. Therefore, if I'm on a smaller venue or a really lightweight gig, or I wanted to use it as keyboard monitors, it's very easy for me to plug in and just use the mixer on the back, taking my 2 power DXR loudspeakers, and that's my whole gig rig. All of the lightweight DXR speakers are flyable. You'll notice that we have top rigging point mounts. There's also a rear pullback mount for angled. And then you'll notice that there are also side rigging points and top rigging points as well, because there is an alternate U-bracket for the box. The Yamaha DXR8 is a wonderful speaker for speaking, vocal engagements, smaller acoustic gigs, coffee houses, or also for installs inside of a club. The small box and available U-bracket allows it to be mounted on the wall and out of the way. This can also be combined with the DXS 12-inch subwoofer to give a wonderful full-range audio system. The Yamaha DXR10 is an incredible speaker value. It's great for smaller gigs, acoustic, speaking engagements, or it could be used as a floor monitor and can be used either in stereo or mono. Also, combine 2 of these and use them as a full-range front-of-house system. Of course, pair it with a DXS 12 or DXS 15 subwoofer and you have an incredible full-range audio system. The Yamaha DXR 12-inch is a wonderful front-of-house speaker, but can also be used as a monitor. With its symmetrical back cuts, it sits on the floor nicely and can be used either as a stereo pair or as single left or right. Of course, use these as its own front-of-the-house system or combine it with the DXS12 subwoofer or DXS15 subwoofer to have a thunderous, incredible full-range audio system. The largest member of the DXR family is the DXR15. This larger box, full-range cabinet can be used for a myriad of audio applications. It still is back cut and can be used as a high SPL sound pressure level monitor for louder gigs, but is also wonderfully suited as a front-of-house audio system. Combine this with our DXS12 or DXS15 subwoofer to have an incredibly powerful and versatile audio system. The Yamaha DXS subwoofers are available in either a 12-inch or 15-inch configuration. With 950 watts of power and up to 132 dB SPL, these boxes offer a tight, controlled low-end bass response. The small footprint allows for a DXR cabinet to be mounted on a pole and gives you a complete audio system. The back of the DXS subwoofers are identical, offering inputs that give you a through-out, also a polarity switch. You'll also notice that we do have an extended boost or extended low frequency switch as well for signal processing. Also, when combined with top cabinets, there's a low pass filter that can be either set at 120, 100, or 80 Hertz. Here's a possible pairing: a Yamaha DXR12 with a Yamaha DXS 15-inch subwoofer. This offers a lightweight, portable, full-range sound system that won't break the bank. Here's another possible pairing utilizing a DXR8 and a DXS12 subwoofer. This even smaller and lighter weight system still offers no compromise full-range audio, yet can be easily placed in the backseat of most American sedans. Here's a couple of options to protect your DXR and DXS powered loudspeakers. There's a slipcover style for the DXR12, DXR15, and DXS subwoofers. For the DXR8 and 10, there's a zippered bag that offers a front pouch for stowing cables and microphones, and also is easily transportable with slide rails on the bottom. The DXR loudspeakers offer an incredibly lightweight and affordable package. The high SPL levels that can be achieved with pristine sound clarity make it a wonderful speaker complement for any audio application. Once again, I'm Matt from Yamaha Musical Instruments with our friends at Kraft Music. Thanks for watching.